What's up, ladies and gents? Centerstrain01, your host here, and of course, it is New Year's Eve, so I want to go ahead and wish a happy New Year's to all of you out there, because 2023 is upon us. Let's make 2023 the best year that we can, physically, mentally, emotionally. Let's just be the best person that we could be, do great things for good people, and continue to live your lives. And hopefully it's going to be a great year for all of you and a great year for the channel. So I thought I would try something a little different, something that we haven't done, which is a kind of a year in review. What this entails is that we're going to be going over some of the videos that we have put out throughout the year, some of the disappointments that that I feel like I have done throughout the year, maybe walkthroughs that I haven't been able to finish or something like that, and then put a stamp on whether or not I'm going to finish them or not. Just because I want to give you guys, kind of a heads up on where we are and just do like kind of a year in review for 2022. So the beginning of the year started, and it was a different type of year in 2022. A very emotional year for me, knowing that I was getting retired from the military was a huge thing for me. Because all I've known since I've been an adult is the military life, and ever since I was 17 and I joined, so getting out, it was a very hard thing for me to kind of cope with. So I feel like this year I'm not trying to make any excuses for the things that I didn't accomplish or didn't get done, but definitely going into the year, it was a very because I just found out at the beginning of the year that I was going to get mandatory retirement because of my back, and and that was it. So it's just, the year started off not on a very good note. But to begin the year, our first video, or should I say walkthrough, whatever you want to say, that we did was Batman Arkham Asylum. So this particular walkthrough was a walkthrough that was 3 years in the making, right? I had started it like over 3 years ago, or 4 years at that point, or this point, and kind of never was able to get it done. Just kind of found a little bit of time here and there to do some videos to be able to get it. So that was the first walkthrough to start the year. I really do enjoy trying to do some of these walkthroughs in one video, because it just allows, obviously people to have one video to have to go through. And of course everybody knows that when you watch YouTube, when you leave, you come back to the same spot you were. But also, I've always been the kind of walkthrough channel that likes to do mission specific videos, because I feel for those of you that only want to watch a certain part, you don't have to click on the full video, you can just click on a certain thing. So I think, and of course I want your guys' feedback on this in the comments below, as long as you like, if you enjoy the video, of course. I think my goal for this year, for 2023, excuse me, is to do the mission videos, and then at the very end do a full gameplay walkthrough. Now, some of those videos for the full gameplay walkthrough could be 11-12 hours. A lot of editing to do, but that's what most of the walkthrough channels really nowadays do. You'll see it a lot, because everywhere you go now, you see these long videos of walkthroughs in just one video. I'm still toying with that, but I want to keep the mission structure for now, and then at the end of it, if you want to be able to watch it in a full video, or maybe you weren't able to watch the initial missions, then you can watch the full one and kind of give a best of both worlds, to give everybody a little bit of a heads up on what they want. So all right, so that was our first one, and it didn't do too bad. 7,000 views. I mean, this channel is not, and I can admit it, is not what it used to be. It's not the 100,000s of views, or over 1 million views a month. It doesn't do that anymore. It's only half that now. So, we just got to keep going. We got to keep trying to do the best that we can and overcome any obstacles we have, and just stay at it. So the next one I had was some trailers. Now, I always get a lot of mixed reviews on when I put out trailers and stuff like that. So let me just go ahead and mention this now and get it over with, guys. If you see a trailer on this channel, it's not because I'm just trying to pad the channel or just trying to steal the trailer content from the person who deserves it. No, this is a gaming channel, right? We showcase games that we are looking forward to covering on this channel. So when you see a trailer, it's because I want or am thinking of doing a walkthrough or want you to notice this game, right? I want to get this game on your radar because it's on my radar, right? I like to think that this channel is a community of like-minded people, and you usually like the same things that I do most of the time. So when you see a channel, it's not because I just want to get something out there, to put something out there, to pad my stats or whatever. Wow, yeah, trailers get lots and lots of views. Whoa, you know, that's not the point. The point of the trailer and me putting it out there is to show this is a game I'm thinking of covering. Take a look at the trailer. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, and you can expect to probably see something this in the future. And then let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. So that is the whole reason that I put trailers out. And that's always been the reason that I've put trailers out, but there's always people out there that want to say something on that and say that, you know, I don't know. I don't get why these people say the things that they do, because I don't have the mind that they have. But just so you guys know, that's why I put the trailers out there. So then we started God of War. So God of War came out, the PC version. Now, I have not finished this yet. So... ADHD is a horrible thing. I can't take medicine for it because of how it affects my heart, and I just can't. So I have to kind of live with it, and I have to deal with it, and I have to do better at it. Well, ADHD in video games sucks because you can play a game, and you play a lot of a game. And say, for instance, you know, we were doing quite a bit of videos. We were getting them out there pretty quick. As you can see, we had 8-9 videos in a row, and then, you know, the video started to temper off a little bit as we were going through. I did another extraction gameplay that I did. See, these things, they don't get a lot of views or whatever, so, but I still try to put those out there because there are people that are interested in the specific games. Even though Rainbow Six is a game I love, obviously the extraction gameplay wasn't exactly like Rainbow Six, if you want to take it that way. Then we had a official, you know, I was letting people know the walkthrough's coming soon. I don't expect many views on things like that. But then we started Hitman VR. Now, VR, I love VR, but man, your eyes can only handle it for so long. And yeah, so we started that, and then we did a bunch of videos on that. But we were still going through the God of War as we were doing both those two at the same time. They're getting respectable views, but still pretty low for this channel. We need to find a way to reach more people. So, like, you know, make sure you're constantly leaving likes on the videos and commenting, because they help subscribers and other people outside of the channel see these videos more, because that's the whole point, is we need to keep growing in order to keep this channel alive. Then had a first 35 minutes of Far Cry 6, the DLC gameplay. So Far Cry 6 released a lot of gameplay over the year, so you're going to see a few videos here and there. And I usually play these things because Ubisoft sends me a message and says, hey, we've got a new DLC coming out. We would like you to cover it. Would you like to? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll cover it. We'll take a look at it, see how good it is, and then we'll go from there. And then you guys can, you know, make the assumption whether it's good or not. And then, of course, I like to do these little types of gameplays, or not really gameplays, but just talk with all of you and see what's going on, maybe something in my life. I'm very, very forward when it comes to my life and the things that I put out on the channel. Like I said, this is our community, and I want you guys to be informed on everything going on in my life. I don't have to be that way, and a lot of people are like, why are you that way? It's just because, you know, the way the world is right now, we all need to come together. And I feel like it's so easy for me to talk to all of you out there because we've been together for so long. You know, we're really good friends. I like to think of it as, I know I'm not talking to a single person here, I'm talking to the community as a whole, and the community grows. It you know, some people leave, some people come back, some join, but the community as a whole is a place where I feel like I can be myself and talk to you all and let you know what's going on in life. So I like to do these types of videos every now and then. And then we have things like this story recap, because obviously I was going to do the Forbidden West and I wanted to get you guys into it. And then I like to do little fun videos like this to give you guys a little history into, you know, my life and stuff like that. But as you can see, the part 13, you know, that stopped with the God of War, because I think I kind of overplayed it so much, because give me God of War difficulty so hard that you would play certain parts like 4 or 5 times in a row because you would die over and over again. And when this is a walkthrough channel, so we don't show those deaths, we show a nice continuous playthrough of it. So learning those missions, playing those missions, you just get kind of over overclamped. I always like to use the Saturday Night Live Mike Myers reference. And it just, you need a little bit of a break. So sometimes I like to take a break from games, and you'll see that in some of these games. So then we did Grand Theft Auto Online, the next gen gameplay. That one actually did pretty well, as you can see. It just did 1 hour and 2 minutes, and it got 35,000 views. Obviously, that 35,000 is mostly people that are not subscribed to the channel, so that one was able to get some outside interaction. And you got to recognize when a video is doing well. If you see a video that's doing well, way better than these other videos, then I need to be more adept on continuing that and doing another video for it, because if it's that popular, then maybe, more and more people will want to see it. Then we started Judgment. Now I was really at the beginning of the year, I was really into the Yakuza series and stuff like that, and I haven't done any Yakuza walkthroughs yet or anything like that, but I was really into it. So I started with Judgment because I wanted to play a game that was a little different and had the voiceover work, and Judgment and Lost Judgment do. Now, this is where the first thing I'm going to tell you, I am planning on finishing up Judgment. I have not finished it yet. It's a very long game, but I do plan on finishing it, so I'm just letting you guys know. Obviously, I knew they weren't going to be big sellers, on the channel, but it's more of a passion thing because I was really interested in the Yakuza series at this time, and I still am, and I want to get more Yakuza things out there. And of course, we like to do videos for games and stuff that I like, and I'm a big sports guy, so that's why you'll see Madden, you'll see NBA, you'll see MLB, you'll see it all on there. Maybe not full walkthroughs unless the views are there or people are really enjoying it, but you'll at least see something showing off some gameplay so you guys can take a look at the sports titles. So, as you can see, we continued with Judgment. So I remember I was streaming Star Wars at this time, and there was a little funny thing with Anakin, and we did a video there. Finally, we finished Max Payne. That was years in the making. So we started that in, I think, 2019, and I finally got part 3 done. So that was nice. Continue more Judgment. This is when I started doing some of these dazzle videos, what I like to call showing off the beauty of gaming, right? So you'll start to see these throughout the year, where we would just take a random game and then we would show off some gameplay for it and show some just how pretty games are. It was mainly due to the fact of that the graphics are just getting so much better, and I wanted to show off little kind of like filler videos. Like when I didn't have a video to come out, I wanted to have some type of gameplay out there to show you guys our love of gaming, to keep the channel relevant, to keep it going when I wasn't able to do a walkthrough video. So that's what you're going to see these a lot more, and that's what they were pretty much for. And then I turned because we did live streams for the Lego Star Wars, and I turned it into videos instead. Because I just didn't have time to do the live stream. So then we finally put out our Crysis 2 remastered walkthrough, 6 hours and 43 minutes. We already had each individual part done the year prior, so this was putting out the remastered version, and I want to do Crysis 3 at some point, so hopefully I'll be able to do that this year. That's a goal of mine, is to do the Crysis 3 version of this. More Judgment, channel update, more Judgment. This is when that little Superman Unreal Engine 5 thing came out. The live stream actually did really well on it, but we did a video for it as well. It was really cool. Obviously, it's not a game. It's just someone created Superman inside the Matrix demo that came out, and yeah, so that was just that, showing it off. More Judgment. Then again, this is another one of those filler videos that I was doing, showing off the beauty of gaming. I'd love to do a walkthrough for Jason Bourne. I think it's a pretty cool game. It's very simplistic, I know, but I still think it's a great game to do a walkthrough on, so look for that sometime, hopefully in the future. Another filler, one of those videos where I was showcasing The Order, and we actually do an Order playthrough because I just love The Order so much. I wish there was a sequel. To me, it's still one of the best looking games out there. It's just such a great game. And again, some more filler. I had a lot of fillers going on there right now. At this point, I'm not sure what was going on. More fillers. See, and actually these fillers are not doing too bad. They're actually getting more views in some of the walkthroughs. So that's why I kind of like doing these filler videos, because I get to showcase off some great looking games, and maybe games that some people have never played before, like Dante's Inferno, which was the first game on this channel, Mad Max, which is a great game as well. And then I was watching the Johnny Depp trial, so I did these two things right here, which actually got some decent views. I was surprised. Trek to Yami I really enjoyed, but nobody wanted to watch it. I mean, nobody was watching it, so I just decided to move on. It's tough being a creator, because you're trying to play what you think people are going to want to watch and see, and that doesn't always pertain to something that you enjoy. So nobody was really wanting to watch this anymore, so I moved on, and then that's just unfortunately the story of it. Maybe I'll be able to finish it this year. I don't want to make any promises on this one, but we'll see. Gotham Knights had a gameplay demo I put out. This was when I started talking about the 24/7 live streams of my walkthroughs. Now, this really hasn't panned out like I wanted it to. So because I have two computers and I wanted to be able to have, I've seen these channels on YouTube thrive where they just play 24/7 walkthroughs of games, right? So believe it or not, you can actually stream multiple times at once on your YouTube channel. So if you have a second computer, you can even do it on the same computer, actually, where you can take a walkthrough of yours or a series of walkthroughs and just stream them and then still do your regular content. But that's just going on a 24/7 basis. I'm still iffy about it, because I don't know if that is something you guys still would like me to try. We did it a few times, and you'll see that up, that we did it a few times. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it was something that, you know, we tried, and I just want to know what you guys think on it. Then we started, well, we knew it was going to be a bigger walkthrough of the year, which was for us was Sniper Elite. And obviously people outside of the channel saw it, or it would not have this many views. If only people in the channel saw it, then it would only get about this many views, 2.8 at most. So when you see videos of mine get this many, that means these are mostly from people outside of the channel, unfortunately, because not a lot of people watch this channel anymore that were subscribed to it. Maybe they moved on or whatever, but there is still a few thousand people that actually watch this channel on a regular basis, and I thank all of you out there for still being with us for as long as you have been. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. But, you know, people grow up, people move on, people don't want to watch YouTube anymore, people move on to other people, maybe people that finish games. So obviously, you know, I don't know which one it is for you, but for those of you that are still sticking around, thank you. More Sniper Elite, because I knew that was doing good and I was really enjoying it, so we wanted to get it done. I did another Johnny Depp thing with my wife. Resident Evil 4 remake trailer. More Sniper Elite. I was letting you know that I was excited about Callisto Protocol and I wanted to show it off. And then I like to do Star Citizen videos every now and then, because Star Citizen is one of my favorite games to play when I'm not recording, like kind of in my downtime, in my own personal time. I love to play Star Citizen, so that's why we do some of those videos. More of that, more Callisto Protocol, then Modern Warfare 2 videos to show that, you know, I like Modern Warfare, obviously. Last of Us trailer, and then we did The Quarry. We did this with my wife. Not a lot of people watching, but here's the thing. We stopped this. So the reason we stopped this is because the whole purpose of me doing the walkthrough for The Quarry was because how to best ending all survive. Well, it just so ended up during the lives, and when we switched to the live, you'll be able to see it. During our live streams, we were able to get everyone to survive. So I didn't feel like there was a need to continue the walkthrough when we already did it. I didn't want to cheat you guys out. I already done it. You already seen how I did it, so you could watch the Let's Play. So that was the whole purpose of that. So Starfield, letting you guys know that I'm super excited and into Starfield, so we are going to be doing Starfield this year. Assassin's Creed had an anniversary thing showing off more gameplay of games I love. This was like another filler video, except with one of my favorite things. Microsoft gave me a copy of TMNT, so I wanted to show it off to you guys, and I enjoyed the gameplay, but not a lot of people watched. And some more filler videos, and I was doing some stuff here. I tried the Overwatch 2 beta, really not for me. As you can see, nobody cared either. Continued on with Sniper Elite. Then we started a walkthrough for Mirror's Edge. Didn't really do as good as I was hoping it would have. Actually, Part 9 didn't even get 1,000 views. Wow. Jeez, look at that, 868. So, sometimes you take a risk when you play these older games. This is why it's probably good to do them in just a full game. But if you can see here, the part 1's got 2.5, but the full game's got 1.7. So it's still good to put out missions and then do the final. Yeah. And I do want to do Mirror's Edge 2 Catalyst at some point. And because we did that a long time ago, but we never finished it, of course. I want to actually do it like we did this here and finish it and do it on the hardest difficulty and all that stuff. So then we got a new DLC for Hitman. Got some decent views, not too much. Lawnmower Simulator. I don't even know why in the hell I did this. I just said, let me do something different. The game sucked, and it wasn't for me. But I was like, you know what? Let me try a lawnmower. I want to see what the hell this is about. I did, and it was boring as hell. So then we finished up Sniper Elite. As you can see, the views on this significantly lower than the other ones. So then we said we're going to finish up Splinter Cell Double Agent, so we did that. Some Gotham Knights stuff. Finally did the full game in one video for Sniper Elite 5. It did okay. Another filler video there. Then we did Spider-Man Remastered, realizing that yes, people only watch the first video, but after that they don't, because this came out literally right after the next one, and you can see the drop off. So people usually just want to watch the first video of a walkthrough series of a game, and then they either go play it themselves, or they don't really care anymore. So that's the thing that draws me into the whole, maybe I should only do one video for the full game, because then everybody will watch it. So it's tough for me to decide on what is the right call. But as you can see, nobody really wanted to watch these anymore. Madden came out, so I showed off a little bit of Madden. I started Siphon Filter. I've got distracted, and I haven't finished it yet. This is a game I'm going to finish this year. Put that down on paper. Siphon Filter will be finished this year. I will get that done. Yeah, just showing off more filler games, doing a retro thing here. The first game I ever remember playing, which was RC Pro, which was such a classic game. More Spider-Man. The future of gaming is now. Black Myth. This is a game I'm definitely going to be checking out. It looks really, really cool. Can't wait for it to come out. Saints Row. I did a few streams on Saints Row, I think. Actually, it was a little fun, but very generic. More Ghosts Protocol. Lies of P looks pretty cool. We do a... that's when I was doing kind of putting myself in the corner with a little animation thing, but nobody really cares. 732 views. High on Life 834. These are trailers when certain Gamescom was going on, so I like to stream certain events and stuff like that. And yeah, let's see here, more of that. This is when we did our Stray playthrough, and look, nobody really cared to watch it. It was a let's play. I had fun playing it, but as you can see, didn't get anything. You just got to cater to what the channel is, and the channels didn't really care about this. Or should I say that only the channel cared about it, and it never got out because nobody left enough likes or enough comments on things. Like, say for instance, let's click on it. Right? Something. So here it is. Right? 63 likes. That's it. You need more than 63 likes for YouTube to say, hey, well, let's show it off, right? 9 comments. That's it. Now, granted, the people that did comment, thank you so much, but you need more interaction on the channel, or else the channel goes nowhere. And if the channel goes nowhere, we don't make any money. And if we don't make any money, the channel's dead. And if the channel's dead, I'm out of a job. And if I'm out of a job, I can't pay for my family. And that's all that matters to me. This is what I do for a living. We're still waiting on Social Security for Jennifer and stuff like that. So this is what we do for a living. I don't get a retirement because of the way the Army is. I won't actually get any of my retirement pay until 2034, because when I originally got out, the Army gave me a severance package back in 2016, and then I rejoined again. So if you rejoin after you get out, then you have to... How do you say it? If you rejoin after you get out, then you have to pay it all back. So I have to pay all that back before I can get any money. So I don't get anything Army related until 2034. All right, so then we started to do Chaos Theory for the PS2. This is something we're going to continue this year, and we're going to do more of it. They're not even my old stealth walkthroughs are not really getting a lot of views anymore because people have seen them. I've done them already. I mean, how many times do I have to do them? This is a different version of Chaos Theory, but same thing. You know, I like to move on to different games, but people, you know, think that I should only do stealth games on this channel, but I mean, if I only did stealth games on this channel would definitely not survive. There's just no way because there's not enough stealth games out there anymore. No one does new stealth games anymore. They're very few and far between, so it becomes very, very difficult to live off of that niche. You gotta open and, you know, spread yourself out a little bit more. Very excited about Hogwarts. I put this thing out because I want to play it, and I'm going to be doing a walkthrough for it, or probably a let's play, more of a let's play. Last of Us intro. Another, you know, filler videos. Then we did our little full walkthrough of The Order 1886. I actually did this. I did a live stream of this on Twitch, and I took that live stream and put it over onto YouTube. That's when I was doing that kind of thing. Really enjoyed it. Assassin's Creed Mirage, letting you know I'm getting excited about that, and of course, Codename Red. Did some NBA 2K, and as you can see, didn't even get 1,000 views. So I said, nope. All right. You gotta do what's going to be best to keep the channel alive. And if nobody is watching something, then, you know, you got to. So I shut off the first part. I brought back the Name That Game series. Remember I did that a few years ago? Name That Game. More filler videos and stuff like that. The beta, I actually really enjoyed the beta. We actually got some good views in Modern Warfare 2 on the beta for live streams. That's when I started doing this new website thing. It was about 3 months ago. So a company came to me and they gave me a website. I still have that website up, and I don't even remember what the name of it is. Actually, let's click on it. It's because I haven't done it in a while, so it's been a while. So let's click on it and see if it's still up. It is. All right. So if you go to maestro.tv/Centerstrain01, you'll see my website is still up there. I still want to adapt this. It took me a long time just to create this here. So it takes a long time, but it's a place where I can put all of my live stream, all of my stuff together. And instead of, if you don't want to come to YouTube, you can come to here. So like say you click on the Metal Gear Solid series, and then I love the layout and how I have it set up and everything. It's really cool. And then you can click on whichever game, Metal Gear Solid 1, Sons of Liberty, Guns of Patriots, the Big Boss series, Snake Eater, and let's just say you click on one of them, and then it takes you to this page, which goes over my original. As you can see, that is the original stealth walkthrough that I did, S-rank walkthrough, and then we have the No Traces walkthrough that we did, and then essentially you would just click on it, and then it embeds the YouTube video. And it's pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. And then you got Splinter Cell that I done as well. Those are the only two series that I had set up at this point. But it's set up really well. Maybe I'll dive into this a little bit more this year and get more people to want to come over to this. So if you want to check it out, again, it's maestro.tv/Centerstrain01. All right, so more filler videos. This is when I went to the hospital. So I've got gallstones. I still do. I was in the hospital for like 4 or 5 days. They decided not to take them out. However, that was a mistake, and I've went back to the ER again just a few weeks ago because of the same issue. So I have to get surgery to get my gallstones out. Yeah, so my gallbladder out, should I say. So I'm going to have to lose my gallbladder. That's probably going to happen this year. Unfortunate part is I got to pay health insurance again this year because every year that it starts, my deductible, so I have to pay the deductible off first. I don't have a lot of money, and the deductible is, I think it's $1,100 this year. So I'm going to have to pay $1,100 up front, and we have to do that like literally January 1st because Jennifer goes to the doctor all the time and gets medical stuff all the time because of her mast cell disease and my kidney disease and liver disease. So, right away we're losing $1,100 immediately on January 1st, and we don't have any money anyways. So it's times are tough. It's gonna be tough. This is gonna be our toughest year ever. So again, if you want to help the channel so we can pay for these bills and stuff like that, obviously become a member, click the join button, become a patron, Patreon.com. All those links are in the description, or you can super chat or super thanks on the video. All that stuff goes directly to help just stay alive, honestly. All right, so we keep going. More filler videos. I did Astergos, which I thought was actually a pretty fun game. Dead Space, yeah, more filler videos. I can't remember what I'm sick and tired of. I honestly don't remember what I'm sick and tired of, but I'm sure I was really sick and tired of it. More filler videos. A little gameplay, Spirits Within, that was kind of fun. Trailers of games I'm looking forward to. Gotham Knights, we started. Modern Warfare 2, I want to finish it. I haven't had a chance to yet. We need to. That actually got more views than normal, so that got out there for some reason. Can't wait. I just did live reaction videos. I am not a live reaction kind of guy, but we did it, and I did a stupid thing in here where I was like, ooh, and it's so fake, and it's not me. I mean, my reaction is actually genuine. I took a genuine clip from my reaction of it, but putting it on there just seems very cringeworthy, but it's what everyone is doing, you know. That's when God of War kind of started the hype for that. First Descendants, I enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. I did a little retro video, Happy Halloween. That's what we did back in 2018. Really, really funny. Freelancer mode, which that's coming out this year, beginning of this year, so I will be doing a lot of Hitman Freelancer mode. Then I was getting back into God of War because God of War Ragnarok was about ready to start coming out, so I wanted to start doing some videos on that. And then we got up to 15. So I will, like I said, though, look, it still hasn't even got to 1,000 views, but I still want to finish it, so that way I could say I beat God of War on Gimme God of War mode. Blight looks like a really fun game, so I did a trailer in that. And then now you see the boss fights because we did the Let's Play over on the live stream. So you'll see all these boss fights that we did. I still have a bunch that I haven't put out yet. And as you can see, some of them got a lot of views. Hateful got 12, that one. See, but then some of them only got 552, 598. So it's 836. It's hard to say 451. It's hard to say which ones are going to get good views or not. I don't really know what merits that. Just more filler videos and stuff like that. As you can see, we did do a lot of walkthroughs this year, but you'll probably see a lot of them kind of turned over to the live side. We actually platinumed, my first platinum ever, and nobody gave a shit about it. But that's alright because I got my first platinum and I was happy. More filler videos, things like that. This is when Game Awards came out, so I started doing a bunch of these. And then all of a sudden you see this big guy. Just wanted to put something that was really, really funny out there that I caught live on stream, and it really took off. So this video here saved the month of December. Without this video, I would not be able to pay January's rent. Let me just put it that way. This video paid for January's rent. So thank you to the people that watched Bill Clinton winning Game of the Year. I appreciate it. Want to finish up Death Stranding because I'm excited for Death Stranding 2. But as you can see, nobody cares to watch or finish. But that's all right. I want to finish it anyways. Witcher. So, obviously I got COVID at the end of the year, so that's why there's not a lot of videos towards the end of the year because I got COVID. I do and am going to continue our Witcher Let's Play over on the live side. So that will be happening at obviously at the start of the new year. I just haven't been able to stream because my voice is still coming back and I'm getting over the sickness, so we'll be able to continue more of The Witcher 3. I know a lot of people aren't really watching The Witcher 3, but we're still going to continue it because I've always wanted to be able to beat that game. And then what you've seen here. This one actually did pretty well. The last video I did, the D-Day, Never Felt So Real, another filler video, but it actually didn't do too bad. So now that's all the videos we've done for the year, and then we move over to the live side, and you can go all the way down to where it says streamed 12 months ago. All right, so if it's yeah, didn't finish that, man. Don't even get me started. All right, so that was still 11 months. So it'll be somewhere around in here. So Happy New Year's on Batman. We started the game. We started the year off with a Batman Arkham Origins playthrough, and as you can see, we did all that. It started out pretty good, not too bad on the views there. This is all live, just so you know. Then we did Give Me God of War mode, getting ready for God of War on PC. yeah, then we started Uncharted. As you see, that one did very, very well. Actually got some decent views on that. Tried a little bit of Dying Light 2. Wasn't a game I felt like I wanted to do a walkthrough for, but the gameplay was fine. Did some Retro Saturdays with some Metal Gear Solid VR missions. We did Sifu, which was really, really fun. That was I had a blast playing Sifu. Then we did Horizon Zero Dawn to get ready for Forbidden West. So we finished up the Frozen Wilds, which was the DLC that I never played. Then we started Forbidden West, which actually did kind of okay. Not too bad. Did a little Cyberpunk, which actually didn't do bad at all. Yeah, and a noob plays. Wow. Oh my God. I got 30,000? I didn't even look at that. I didn't realize that my Elden Ring gave me 30,000. I even titled it A Noob Plays because I'm not good at those games. But yeah, wow, I didn't expect it to have 30,000. I haven't looked over this, so I don't know. Continue on with Horizon Forbidden West. I did some streams with Star Citizen, Dawn of Ragnarok, 2K22. I was really into wrestling games at the beginning of the year, too. Then we did our playthrough of Grand Theft Auto 5, the next-gen version. Did really, really well. 45,000 views. Not bad. Part 2 did to about 10,000. 8.4 that. So not too shabby. Obviously, we're going to be doing Hogwarts, so that's why I did these videos. Did a little bit of Tiny Tina's Wonderland. It was fun, but I'm not really into those Borderlands kind of games. Did a stream of Ghostwire. Actually, it was kind of fun. The game looks great. You know, more Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto always does well. Continued more of Red Dead Redemption 2, which we're going to finish Red Dead Redemption 2 this year, hopefully. That's where I started the Star Wars one. Then we, for the first time ever, played Yakuza 0. It did okay. Then I did this series where we reacted to some of my old videos, which was actually kind of fun to do. Hopefully we can continue to do some of those. Winter Ember, which was a new stealth game, kind of fun. It got some decent views that I streamed. I don't know why I didn't continue it. Maybe there wasn't enough people that requested it.
The area that was blocked.
412 likes, 37 comments. I mean, that's... Maybe I can do a walkthrough for this at some point. It's a stealth game. It's a top-down stealth game. It's not too bad. And then, like I said, Superman did kind of well. Got 27,000 views on the stream. It's a one-off video on Thief, Splinter Cell. This is where we started our 24/7 streams. You ain't going to see the 24 streams on here because you can only record up to 12 hours. But for the series that are under 24 hours, the first ones to start out, we just did stream the full series, which was under 12 hours. So that's why 36,000 views, not too bad. Hitman, not too bad. Evil Dead. I put all together my Sniper Elite 4 Ghost walkthrough. I just took my old mission-based walkthrough and put them all together in one video, and it came out to almost 10 hours long. It did pretty well. And there's our Let's Play of The Quarry. Not too bad on the views there. Bethesda and Xbox Showcase. We did another one with Gorefest, which was not really that different. New PlayStation Plus Premium First Look. Did a anniversary stream, more Star Citizen, taking people how to make a walkthrough. Like I used to do this series called Making a Walkthrough, and you know, this is how I showing you how I did it, especially for the Sniper Elite one. There's 4th of July. Then we played Dusk Falls with my wife and I, and we really enjoyed it. Call of Duty Vanguard, Face of the Franchise, just did a few videos, and actually they don't do bad, but Madden, it just wasn't that good this year again. Wasn't as fun as I was hoping it was going to be. Then we did, like I said, live stream of Saints Row, then we did some Chaos Theory strats. Then our Let's Play for The Last of Us did somewhat decent. Then I did a little bit of My Career, that didn't do too bad. Then we did some more Spider-Man Remastered, but on a live stream. Then we did the open beta. As you can see, the open beta didn't do too bad for us. This was really fun. Wolong Fallen Dynasty. I actually really enjoyed playing this and beating the demo. Back from the hospital again. Continue more of that. Then we did Left Behind. Didn't do as well as I was hoping, but it was only 2 hours and 9 minutes. Then we did some Friday the 13th. Let's see, getting ready for Gotham Knights with Batman Arkham Knight. Scorn, which was actually, I didn't know I was going to finish it, but we did with my wife and I, and yeah. I put out A Plague's Tale, Innocence, the full game of that. Now this, we do need to do more of Plague Tale Requiem. I think I've only done 2 parts so far, yeah, at about 8 hours. So there's still a lot more to play, and I need to continue this, so maybe sometime we'll be able to finish this. Then my buddy and I, Green and I, we did Gotham Knights on the hardest setting, and as you can see, the videos did actually quite well. I really enjoyed playing with him and doing it, and you can expect more co-op walkthroughs with him in the future on some stuff. Yeah. Got that finished. Modern Warfare. Then we did the freelancer mode. It was actually really fun. I can't wait to show off some more of that. And then we started our trek with God of War Ragnarok. This was the biggest walkthrough I've ever done in my life because this was the first one that I've tried to do 100% everything in the game. And that's what we did. So we let's played it, and we did I think a total of 11 parts. 11 or 12. So maybe 10 or something like that. But then we did Gimme God of War Ragnarok. Okay. So yeah, and that was really, really fun. So then we did my wife and I, The Devil and Me. Really enjoyed that. But yeah, I was really, really super excited with the love we got on our Ragnarok walkthrough. Very fun. More Star Citizen. Evo West, which was actually kind of fun, but as you can see, it didn't get a lot of views. The Game Awards, that's when we live streamed that. And then we did our... with face cam of Callisto Protocol. We'll probably do the same with Dead Space when that's coming up at the end of January. Forsaken was actually not too bad. I kind of enjoyed it. A little bland, but we'll see. And then we started with The Witcher, and The Witcher did very, very well, as you can see, but now probably the views would be significantly lower because it has been... I haven't streamed in 2 weeks because I've had COVID. So that pretty much is our year in review on what we've done on the channel. Do you like this type of video? Would you like to see this type of video done every single year? Kind of a recap of everything we've done for the year. Let me know in the comments below. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed our look at 2022. And hopefully we can do whatever we can to make 2023 an even better year and continue. Maybe, hopefully this year we can get to 400,000. I don't know if that's even possible. We don't gain subscribers very, very often. So I'll try to do the best that I can to stay on point and get things done this year. That's always my New Year's resolution, is to do better in that and whatnot. So thank you all for tuning in to the video. Hopefully you enjoy your new year. Be safe, everybody, and I can't wait to start 2023. Make it the best year that we can. Hopefully we'll still be around by the end of it. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Bitches.